Okay, man. You know what I'm saying? Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter's playing himself, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I see Crawford destroying him even worse now. Like, he put a message online saying he wasn't expecting this, fucking lying to everybody. Shawn Porter, you need to stop lying, bro. Use his mandatory. You was trying to stay away from him. Like, look what he tried to do. Look, he was trying to set up Ortiz. He was trying to set up Ortiz. Look, Ortiz became number one, and he became number two. He was trying to stay away from Crawford and try to get Ortiz to fight him instead of him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, Shawn Porter is shiesty. Very shiesty. Like, you know what I'm saying? And, Shawn, you know damn well they was going to order that fight. Stop lying, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You was avoiding Crawford. After Crawford threatened you in that gym, threatened you to your face in that gym, you got scared. You know what I mean? Now he's showing that he's scared. Crawford, I know Crawford seen that message. Crawford's over there laughing. He's like, oh boy, I'm going to destroy him now. It's going to be a destroying now. Like, he's going to go after him in the first round. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because he's going to be fighting scared. And that's not good. You can't come into a fight scared. Like, you know what I'm saying? Understand that, man. Like, you know, he wasn't scared to fight Earl, but he's scared to fight Crawford. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Earl is just as dangerous as Crawford. You know what I'm saying? The only thing with Earl is just he doesn't have that power to actually really physically beat you up and stop you. Like, you know what I'm saying? But Earl is a really good fighter too. He wasn't scared to fight him, but he's showing that he's scared to fight Crawford. That's not good, bro. That's not good. I feel sorry for Shawn Porter. Crawford's gonna beat him up even worse. It's gonna beat him up even worse. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm making it clear. If Shawn Porter beats Crawford, I will congratulate him. I will congratulate the shit out of him because he beat Crawford. But after that message, after I read that message, I was like, oh boy, that's not good. His mentality is not going to be good when he gets in that ring. It's not going to be good. If anybody understand what you're talking about, he's just supposed to be like, look, listen, I'm going to get in front of him. I'm going to just try to torture the shit out of him. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how he's supposed to be thinking. I'm going to beat him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nah. This is the first time I've ever seen Shawn Porter doing that. It's the first time I've ever seen him doing that. That's how scared he is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't get away with it. See, a lot of people don't know when you're mandatory, you can't avoid the mandatory. You could put people in front of you, they still gonna force you to fight that fighter. It's no different when he could force Crawford. You know, he has to activate the mandatory to force Crawford to fight him. You know what I'm saying? They want to activate the mandatory. Well, guess what? They activated the mandatory automatically for him. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know that. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you try to avoid, if you're a mandatory, you try to avoid that fight, they're going to order that fight. It's the same thing with Jamel. Same thing with Jamel. They ordered the fight. Paid the guy 2 times step aside money to have 2 fights. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he could still pay him again, but only time will tell what's going to happen. We have to wait. We have to wait to see if he takes step aside money or but it's not gonna make no sense because Castano is gonna fight Tim. It's been ordered. And I'm saying the only way they could get around that, like I told you, they have to do the rematch all over again. They have to redo the rematch, and then they could avoid the 2 fights. You know what I'm saying? But it's not happening. Castano's gonna fight Tim, like, because he's gonna have a better chance with Tim in a way. Like, even though I believe Tim is gonna win, but he does have a better chance because Tim is smaller. It's not big like Jamel. So, you know what I'm saying? He does have a better chance with that fight. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, understand the politics of boxing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but the wrong thing he's doing is putting it out there for everybody to see it, including Crawford. You don't do that. You don't give away your weakness. You never do that in a boxing match. You never give away weakness. And he did. He just did. He played himself. I'm saying now Crawford knows he has the fight in the bag. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to talk about that, man. He needs to stay quiet. If he's not going to say anything good about himself, he needs to stay quiet. And that's it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Before he was talking all that shit. I don't know if anybody's seen videos with him. They're like, yeah, man, I was trying to set up the fight and he was avoiding me. But the whole time, it was Shawn Porter avoiding Crawford. Because Crawford said he was begging them to give him the fight. He was begging them to give him the fight. That's what Crawford said. And it showed right there. When they ordered the fight, that means that Crawford was telling the truth. And Shawn Porter was lying on video to all of y'all. I can remember that. I needed to point that out to everybody about Shawn Porter. Like, understand that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, if you like the video, put a thumbs up. If you dislike the video, put a thumbs down. I don't care. You can put a thumbs down you want. I'm telling the truth here. Don't make me show you the message. Don't make me show you the message. Like, you know what I'm saying? He put that shit out there. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, he's fight ready. You're not mentally ready for Crawford by doing that message. You're not fight ready. You're not mentally ready. So you're not fight ready. Look at me. Porter, you're not fight ready, Porter. You're going to get beat up even worse now. You know what I'm saying? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe.